people, we are on the road, man. Traveling. We just watched a video of Brett Favre. And I see a lot of, well, it seems like the media is trying to cover up this Brett Favre situation with the knee alone, you know, her fiance, whoever he was, to her boyfriend. This thing came out, I think, I want to say maybe last night. I think the first time I heard about it was last night. I think that it's honestly a cover-up, man. They're trying to look out for Brett Favre. They don't want to see his name dragged around in the mud. But after hearing people from Sports Center, and then it was a few guys that have played with Brett Favre. I want to say, what's his name, RG3 or something like that. The former quarterback. I want to say he played with Brett, man. Yeah, a few other people, you know, Shannon Sharp spoke about him. The guy Skip Bayless talked about him. And then I heard a little small snippet of Kermit. I mean, what's his name?
Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, Stephen A. Smith. My bad, I didn't mean to say Kermit. I don't know why that popped into my head. What's his tape line back? And that's exactly. Kermit had a doggone quick back tape. But no, man. I heard him briefly speak about it, but I'm going to tell you, man, if you guys have not got a chance to check out that 11-minute video from, what is it, Skip and Shannon Sharp, yeah, go check that out, man. That video is dope. Shannon Sharp went in. He was pissed off, man. And he was basically saying, you know, why is it that when somebody like Terrell Wood, you know, has some problems off of the field or whatever, and it's time to consider him, you know, or put him in the Hall of Fame, they start bringing up all this other stuff that he did off of the field. But they brush right past all the things that Brett Favre has went through in his career on and off the field. Because I actually just recently heard from Shannon Sharp say he used to get away with everything on the field as well. To be honest with you guys, back then I didn't really watch football like that, man. I was a weird child. Now I was more into Pokemon and Digimon and all that other stuff. I didn't really have an interest in sports like that. But, so he's doing all this stuff on and off the field, and then, fast forward to today, he was involved with a scandal. I thought it was 1.1 million. No, they were saying it's like near $77 million. It's a $77 million scandal, and even though he denied that, you know, he didn't have any involvements or whatever with the volleyball stadium or whatever that was built, and then they found out that it was text messages, screenshots, receipts of this man saying, you know, hey, basically, you know, if there going to be any ties, or how can I make it so there, you know what I'm saying, there are no ties back to me on this. That's what I'm going to say. So your boy knew, man, $4 or $5 million was granted, you know what I mean, after that text message, to try to cover up their foot tracks, man, their footprints, or whatever you want to call it. That mofo that stole $77 million, embezzled or whatever. He's involved with a scandal that's $77 million from the poorest state. The poorest state that he lives in. Like, bruh, no, we're not gonna cover this up, man. I'm thinking about doing a whole live stream and sharing everything that's related to this topic on all of my social media. I encourage you guys to do the same, man. Do not allow them to cover this mess up. They do this stuff all the time. I'm gonna say this, man, Skip had lost some cool points from me, man. He's saying, you know, now you can bet a bottom dollar that Brett Favre won't be, you know, in any commercials and all that other stuff. But Shannon Sharp, like, man, all the wrong that man done, and they still got him throwing passes to Jerry Rice. They're gonna try to cover this incident up too. They're doing it right now. As we speak, they're doing it right now. Yeah, I just thought that was weird. Anyway, we are headed right now to the supercharger, man. We're going to charge this thing back up and get back on the road. We do have a workout today. We may actually be able to be in a workout room where I'll be able to record everything. It may be like 1 or 2. I feel like it's during the week. There shouldn't be too many people in the weight room. We should be good, man. We're trying to go in there at a reasonable time. Nobody's gonna be there and get a little workout in. We do have the 10-minute jump rope. We didn't do a 10-minute jump rope yesterday. So we got a 10-minute jump rope today. Let me put my dog on. I keep taking this watch off. I gotta make sure I get my 7,000 steps in. You got 7,000 steps that you gotta do. You got 50 push-ups, and then I'll be going ahead and introducing this little 7-day workout that we're going to be putting into effect as of today. All right. I'll try to get this video out as soon as possible. If it's around 11, I will completely understand if you guys are not able to, get all this stuff done today. Push back to tomorrow. Make sure you still get your 10-minute jump rope in, your 50 push-ups, and then your 7,000 steps. That's mandatory. All right. You can start the 7-day challenge today or tomorrow. I'm ready. I'm excited. Try to do a reaction video today, man. We had fun with that last one, man. That last one actually did pretty well. And we definitely had a good time doing that last one. We're trying to get something set up for this one. We're going to see how the layout is in the inside of the room once we get there. Would not mind getting a little reaction video out the way right now. There's been actually a few different channels that I've been introduced to. Someone's telling me, I should check out the Pineapple Show. I may do a reaction for that, man. To be honest with you, the Pineapple Show is somewhat like a Kendra G show where people, single people get on there and just talking and they trying to, I don't know what's going on. To be honest, when I see single shows, first thing I think is sex. That's all it is, man. People looking for somebody to get with. It ain't nothing but a YouTube version of Tinder, Bumble, or whatever. Trying to get their rocks off. But yeah, I'll check it out, man. I have not got to see a full show. I want to say I may have seen like a clip or something. And to be honest, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. Yeah, it was a young lady that she invites, from what I've seen, she invited a woman on or whatever, and it's some type of cue or code or whatever where, I don't know if she say pineapples or what, but she'll basically say, she'll basically let the person know, whether she's digging the guy or not. Of course, she'll, if the looks ain't up to par, she'll say something, and then, the girl will kind of kick him off the screen or whatever. And then, like, basically just, serial dating. Yeah. Is that helping our culture? I don't think so, man. I think most of these shows and stuff that's popping up, and I'm not sorry, but Kendra G is another one. I don't think that they're trying to help at all. They're more focused on views and all that other stuff.
What's that other lady out there tonight? 60 guys.
Oh. tune into any of her stuff either. I always tell people, man, before you seek or get advice from anyone, you should first look at and see if either they're getting the results or are they in the process of getting those results. Whatever they're trying to, whatever they're trying to help you with. Whether it's money, I mean, look at that person. Does this person have money? No, they're technically unemployed, They say that they have a business, but 7 days out of the week, they just chilling on Facebook, posting content, posting, all these different things. So I would say that, man, alright, regardless of who you're looking at, man, I would first look at, do they have the results? The next thing that I would, encourage people to check out is, do it seem like they're coming from a place of bitterness? Right? Does that thing seem tainted in any type of way? If it do, then you probably need to reevaluate, who you're getting that information from and maybe consider some other options. First and foremost, man. Now, there are some people that may not have the results just yet, but they're speaking from a place of, peacefulness or whatever, man. It's not the wrong information, and it's good information, maybe information and stuff that you haven't applied just yet in your life that could possibly work. You can try those things and see if they work for you. And if it does, if you do start to get the results, then, continue to listen to that person. But if they just egging on bad behavior and it turns into an echo chamber, it's time for you to get out, man. It's time for you to get out. I did that interview the other day, man, about Kendra G in there with Corey Holcomb, man. I think that really showed a lot about, who she was, what she stood for, her beliefs, and I don't know, man, I feel like Corey did a really, really good job with explaining a lot of different things. Even though, some of the stuff was jokes, but it was serious. Most of the stuff that he was saying was like 100% true, but he just added, a little bit of funny to it or whatever. I think that's what made it even more funny. He's like, yeah, man, those talk show hosts are people that have radio shows, people that have or might be popping on Instagram, on YouTube, or whatever. Yeah, 10 years, or even in high school, and college. Yeah, it may seem like they get the upper hand now, but what he was saying, like 10 years from now, you know what I mean? That stuff get old, dog. She gonna be coming back. She'll come back to me. Like, I've been trying to. What do you say? I've been trying to smash Kendra G for a long time. He said that in front of us. Been trying to smash you for a long time. How hard it is? But I promise you, in about 10 years, we get my shot, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna put it past him. I do not put it past him. I think that Corey Holcomb, I think his success is not gonna do anything but continue to grow, because it can't be canceled, and the stuff that he talks about and all the other stuff, a lot of people like big up that, man. And I want to say the 5150 show. I'll tell you guys, it's so crazy. I just heard about the 5150 show not too long ago, but it's been on the platform for like 10 plus years. Tell me why, about maybe, let me see, I don't know, 32 now. When I first got to Charlotte, let me see, I was around like 21, 22. Anyway, I'm going to say roughly about a decade ago, I started my little fitness journey, and I started trying to do like little personal training and whatnot. I had to go through the YMCA, they walked me through a lot of things, gave me some dollars or whatever, I had to take some classes, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I got to figure out what name my fitness program can be. And guess what it was? 5150 Fitness. No lie. 5150 Fitness. So look at the guts. I actually got that from Boosie. I actually got that from Boosie. I listen to Boosie one day. I just call it 50. That sounds about right. I want to say I still got the folder. Check out this Tesla that's coming up. It's like a cotton candy type of army routine type thing. Huh. That's interesting. Y'all might get a chance to see it.
Yeah, they ain't Mr. Beast, is it? I wouldn't put it past him, you know what I'm saying? That is different.
Yeah.
But it looked like Mr. Beast colors like that. Remember that blue and white?
I do know he gave that one away to somebody. Because he was like, he can't be cruising around and nothing like that because, you know, people would know who he is and he's trying to be undercover. I don't think, the only reason why I say that wouldn't, because I feel like that would draw attention to him. Now, Chandler or something, I wouldn't put that past like somebody like Chandler or the other guy that he be with. A perfect opportunity just to follow mofos and see what Mr. Beast headquarters is at. This Tesla has been falling for, can't follow for too long. We at 32%. 32%.
It's the man.
But yeah, man, I think that was a really, really good interview, man. I do have one video that somebody sent me on Kevin Samuels. Told you guys I'm gonna try to get to that, man. Y'all feel free to send those things to my IG. I think the IG page is a perfect platform to take y'all inbox messages, and then we can put that thing into some content. Something else I want to talk to you guys about, man. Not saying I do not like the word diet for some reason. I don't like the word diet. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't know. We'll just say eat better. Alright? Trying to get to the point where we're eating better, because every time I hear about diet, it's like you got to cut something out of the norm. And I'm one of those people that's not going to ever say anything like that. If you're smoking or drinking, like those things, you know, yeah, definitely, I'm not going to do any of those things. I would encourage you guys to stay away from those things. But, and I do know that food is actually a bigger killer than the smoking and the drink. Obesity and all that other stuff and everything that falls up under that umbrella. I do understand that. So what I always do is I don't encourage bad behavior. What I try to do is I try to tell you, drink more water and try to eat healthier. So I just feel like, instead of you having a pizza for lunch, a pizza for breakfast, or some pizza for breakfast, and like 8 pizzas for dinner, switch it up. Drink a little bit more water. Start eating fruits, you know what I mean? Like I would, of course, drink water first, because that helps with your digestive system throughout the whole entire day. Drink water before, during, and after meals. And try to eat snacks during the day. And those snacks should be like raw fruits and raw vegetables. And I'm looking at it like this. If you space out your meals and you're constantly eating throughout the day and constantly drinking water throughout the day, and you're doing those things like eating fruits, drinking water, you're not gonna eat as much pizza because you're gonna be, close to being full, or you'll get full a lot quicker. So instead of eating that whole pizza, it'll just maybe be a half a pizza. Instead of eating 8 slices, it might only be 2, and you replace that with, better options, better food choices. But I'm not a big fan of the word diet and all that other crap. I definitely don't believe in that starving yourself. It's not good, man. I hate to use this analogy, but just think about the people that are starving in other countries, man. The reason why their stomachs are so big is not because they're full. gotta be careful with that type of stuff, man. Starving yourself is never the answer. Alright? It's better for your body to know and get used to you eating on the regular. And I look at it like this: as long as you're up and moving around, your body needs energy in order for it to survive. You know, you gotta use energy, and it gotta come from somewhere. It comes from the things that you put into your body, the things that you eat. Alright? So you gotta get out of the habit of not eating. Man, there was so many people that I trained that they thought that was the answer. You know, I didn't eat anything today. Like, bro, that's not anything. Like, first of all, I don't think that's funny. I don't think that's cute, and I don't think that that's the right thing to do. How many people I stopped training because of that, man? That stuff used to get on my nerves. You know, they didn't get a chance to eat anything. That's the worst thing you can tell me. They didn't get a chance to eat anything. Like, bro, don't show up to this doggone workout if you don't have any energy to work out.
And don't grow up.
Well, most of these people, you know, that I was working out with, it was the afternoon. It was after I got out of YMCA at like 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. And again, man, you know, I'm not a fan of it, especially after I have already told you, like going into this thing, the importance of eating, and you should eat to live, not live to eat. I gave you a full-fledged breakdown on how this thing go. You know, your leptin process has basically been shut off, and we need to, you know, kickstart that thing again. Right now, you need a shock to your body, man. And the way that you do that is, you got, first of all, you want to have a strong immune system. Can't stress how important that is. All right, it has a lot to do with things that we can control. All right, things that you can control is trying to eat healthier, working out on the regular. When I say work out, I mean something that involves you sweating. There's a lot of guys out there, man, that just want to get up under that damn bench and then leave. That's not it, brother. For real. First of all, you're working your arms and your legs and ain't getting no attention. That ain't good, man. That ain't good at all. You want to make sure you get some type of sweat in, man. Some type of sweat in, or like everybody always call it cardio. Some type of cardio. I just like to say sweat. Sweat is always a good thing. But yeah, things that you can't control, man, like going to sleep around the same time each and every night builds your immune system. A person that gets in the bed around the same time every night, again, what you want to do, your body is confused. That leptin process has been shut down, your body is confused. You get to bed around. But yeah, man, the importance of just basically building that immune system, man, going to sleep around the same time every night, around the same time. You don't have to get or go to sleep right at 10 o'clock, man. As long as you go to bed around the same time every night, getting up around the same time, eating, trying to eat better, drink more water, exercising, those things that we can help. And then, you know, there are also things that we can't necessarily control, like stress. I always try to tell people, you know, stress less, laugh more. The more you laugh, you know, the less you should stress. I understand people have jobs and they have stressful lives, man. I do understand that. But, you know, most of us is not at work 24 hours a day. Most of us 6, 8, 10, maybe even 12. But the rest of your day, man, you need to be doing something that's not focused on those things. As soon as you leave work at work. And find a reason to laugh, find a reason to smile. There's so many doggone different YouTube channels that have really, really great content, man. Whatever makes you happy. You know, if you like looking at makeup tutorials or whatever. Or you can look at that. You got people that, you know, like looking at, you know, people that game, vloggers. Jason Knight's got a really, really good channel for you guys to check out, man. Some people love or are obsessed with technology. MKBHD, Mark, they need to pay me. I'm joking. Mr. Who's the Boss? That's another good one, man. If you're into photography, videography, anything like that, man, you got Peter McKinnon, you got Maddie Poirier. Or if you're into that crazy off-the-wall type of exciting content, Mr. Beast is a really, really good channel for you to check out, man. They got a lot of kind of feel-good type of content. I think I wish that was me. Wish that was me that he was giving that $1.1 million away to, or, you know, an island or whatnot, man. Anyway, yeah, some dope channels, dope content out there, man. I'm not really big into the TV shows anymore, man. TV shows and movies, you never really know what to expect from that. Now, going back and watching old movies, I'm all for that. I absolutely love watching, movies that I grew up on. I'm not gonna say old movies, because there's something about that black and white, you know, western, little black people, but yeah. But no, I'm definitely for like stuff like Martin. You know what I mean? Before they came out with that cancel culture and started putting all of this stuff into these shows and whatnot, man. That stuff like that just kind of makes you. It takes away from stress, man. It takes away from stress, and, you know, encourage you to laugh a little bit more. Enjoy. Get to the point where you're enjoying life. Because during this process, that's where I want people to be at, man. I want you to find you a place of peace, whatever that is. Whether it's during the workout, you know, before or after, find some TV shows, man. So I always talk about, you know, older people starting to adopt their old mentality, man. Find some heroes, people that you look up to. And that person, I think you should have a hero for like different things, you know. Like it's some things that I look up to from my dad or whatever, and some things I like that. Some things I like about my boy Eric Thomas, and some others they're like, some things that I pick up from Anton James, like, yeah, respect that, man. Sometimes just different things and different people, man. And we just try to create a balance within all of that. My boy CT, tell you something, that was my dog right there, boy. CT Fletcher. That guy's a really, really good motivator, man. Anytime I'm in the weight room, if I put on one of his videos, or I put on any of his content, I'm gonna be in there for a while. It's crazy, little dog. 36 minutes, man. Something like that took about an hour. Still looking at about around the same time. Making pretty good time, man, so far. Right in the Tesla. Nice, chill, and relax.
Somebody asked, when do they use that water? How do they know it's still water in those things?
Right, how they know there ain't no gnats in there? How they know it's still pure? They don't know. There's probably a million gnats flying around. I don't know if you guys are having those issues, but when I went on Facebook, man, everybody's been talking about the gnat problem. It's so crazy, man. It seems like every year we have a problem with something, and it keeps getting closer and closer. Like, first started off, it was like those little worms, right? When you're outside trying to get a good jog in, them little string worms that used to hang from the trees. Oh my goodness, man, them things was so freaking aggravating. Man, this year, you know, we got the gnats and whatnot. One year, wasn't it like mosquitoes or something? Flies was another one.
That was a bad man. Let me tell you something.
That's what I'm thinking about. Not mosquitoes, but flies. Mosquitoes always been a problem.
At least flies are big enough that you can use a fly swatter.
Yeah.
But gnats, you can't see them until they right on your nose. So
Yeah, man, don't worry, y'all. We're gonna get to that point, man. We are in the process of getting all our ducks in a row, trying to get to the point where all are being organized, man. I really think that next week is gonna be a key week for all of us, and all this stuff that we got going on. I've had the opportunity to give most of my stuff away to the men's homeless shelter, trying to get rid of all that stuff that was just pretty much just sitting in the closet that I wasn't really using like that. Now we can get better organized, man. Focus on the things that we need and get a little bit more acquainted with my new wardrobe. And now I'm trying to move forward, which is a better, healthier lifestyle. And right now we're just trying to, y'all are basically getting a chance to witness me navigating. Tell you what, man, the blueprint ain't gonna slap you in the face. It's not gonna be like an overnight type of thing, man. It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time, brother. But like honestly, I do like what I'm seeing in the mirror. I do like the change. I think I'm a little bit hard on myself than most people, but I do expect more better from me with these workouts. So I helped out with the little schedule situation that was going on, and that's part-time. So it should be a little bit easier to be able to focus a little bit more on everything that I'm trying to accomplish. Ain't gonna be no instant, like right after all the everything that I've been trying to solve for automatically comes. It'll take some time. So I think a full week of getting that. Kendra got a new iPad. She actually has the iPad that I'm gonna be getting. She knew.
I thought you were getting the mini.
Now you asked me what I consider getting. I can rock with the mini.
They didn't have the mini. But the mini was really small.
What is that? That's the latest one.
I don't know. It's got the M1. Oh, the mini doesn't have the M1 chip. That's why I didn't get it. So this does have the M1.
I thought the new iMacs have the new M2.
Well, they're
No,
updated.
it was no, my bad. No, I'm wrong. My bad for all the techies out there. My bad. No, the M2 is only in the Air right now, I believe. That's the laptop. So why did you get a laptop, Ginger? Because I'm pretty sure you spent about close to getting a doggone what you got.
Actually, I did not.
You got to tell us what
I
you
did
got.
not.
But I tell you what, when you combine the price of that Apple Watch and that mofo, I think you're looking a little bit more closer to that.
You would be surprised how cheap that Apple Watch was.
$899. You can get. I want to say you can get a Air for like $800 or something. I guess.
A laptop?
Yep. Yeah, player. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I think I'm right. Look it up. How much is a Air?
Mine whatchamacallit, but probably don't work. Ooh, Chick-fil-A. First of all, it probably, what is it? For it to be nothing over here, they got all these Tesla chargers.
It's called MacBook Air. This is interesting. UNC Health. What is that? Oh, they got a Chick-fil-A over here.
I can't
yes,
see.
Lord, yes, Lord. But
that's
make sure it's
Amazon.
But make sure it's the latest though. Make sure it's the latest.
Like Best Buy or something.
Yeah, you gotta check out Best Buy. Air. Make sure it's the latest one now. When you look
Why is it not? It's not telling me.
Go to Apple. Go to Apple.
Oh, here it is. Actually, $11.99.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
And it does have the M2.
M2. Yeah. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me see something. Brief your phone big, man. Yeah, see, this the M1. That's what I was talking about. This is the M1. This is one right before. That one is 900. No, here we go. $8.99. Oh, never mind. That's an education store. My bad. Education store. $8.99. Oh, yes, sir. Look at Buzz and Woody.
Who?
Buzz and Woody. All right, it's say 14 minutes to continue our trip. Boy, Chick-fil-A look packed over there.
That's a